state champions. Coach, congratulations on another great season. If you would just kind of open us up with your thoughts on what you saw today.
Yeah, this time of year, you got to come out and play your best football. And we've tested these guys early in the season with a tough non-conference, and I told them that was to prepare us for a tough conference and then leading us into the playoffs. We always got to, when it gets cold, a little cold outside, you got to play your best football, and I thought they went out there and played pretty much as good as they could play tonight.
Questions?
Kendre and Dionte, after this huge journey, all these years playing together, multiple sports, this was going to be the last one, right? You guys coming in, how'd you want to approach it, knowing that it's going to be the last time out there together, and then going out on top together? Just tell me about it.
Go first, bro. Sure, man. It starts in 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? Me and him he started being my quarterback in the 8th grade. So just going in freshman year, and everybody seen us take that L freshman year. So we couldn't go out senior year with the L. So just being able to do it with one of my best friends, with my brother, being a 4-time state champion, it's a blessing.
Definitely, it's a blessing just to be able to go out on the field with him every single game. Man, with this being our last one, we definitely wanted to make it memorable. But I can't even talk right now. But pregame, we was talking, and then I'm putting this business out there. He started crying, just because it's our last game together, and just seeing him cry, it really hit me. So I love this dude. It's my brother forever, and just glad we can go out on top.
How much have either of you thought about your legacy, how you want to be remembered in Reidsville? And how do you want to be remembered?
I want to be remembered as one of the best to ever come through here, and I think that we kind of proved that we are today. So I'm just, like I said, I'm glad to be on the field with him, with all my brothers. Really, been playing with them forever. So.
True, like he said, man, I don't know what to say, but what I can say is I want to be remembered as, one of the greatest, like he said, to ever touch a football or basketball at Reidsville, and just knowing that me and my brother just solidified our names. It's just a blessing. It's crazy to even think about. So yeah, man, I don't know what to say. It's legendary, you know what I'm saying? It's all.
Dionte, you are going to play basketball at UNC Greensboro, so this was probably the first and the last time you'll ever play football again. I mean, you'll play Madden, and you'll probably do that. But I mean, that's got to be surreal. You're sitting here, you're not even a high school graduate. You're never going to put a football helmet on again and do. That first half was something just absolutely phenomenal. I mean, catching the ball, running the ball, getting a turnover, returning a kick. Is there anything that you didn't do in that first 24 minutes of football that you wanted to accomplish for Coach Eric?
I wanted to throw some passing touchdowns. I just wanted to win. That's all that was going through my mind. I didn't want to lose my final football game, like you said. So my coach gave me great play calls. My quarterback, Tyson Brevard, got me the ball when I needed it, and I just made plays after that. So I'm a playmaker. They always teach. They always preach. Go make plays with the ball in your hands. Special players make special plays in big-time moments. So I just went out there and tried to do what I could do.
Dionte, last week you talked about how you sent a text to Eric after losing the state championship, after the upset last year, talking about you wanted to know how you guys could improve, and you were thinking about that before the regional final. What were you thinking about heading into this game?
This is what we worked for after that loss. Like you said, I texted him right after that. What could we do to get better? He said he's going to do everything that he can to put us back in the position that we need to be, and you see he did that. And we just wanted to show everybody that last year that wasn't us. And I think we did that today. I think that was probably the most complete football game we played this year, and it came at the perfect time.
Coach, and or any of you 3 or 4 can answer this, but it's kind of a rough start to the season. 1 and 2. What exactly clicked that you guys turned it around, including beating a very good Brevard team just a little while ago?
Yeah, these guys were in my Math 3 class back in the spring when I was making the schedule, and I told them I was putting some tough guys on the schedule, and then I said we could be 4-0. We could be anywhere from 0-4 to 4-0, depending on how we go out there and play and perform. And we ended up 2-2 after those 4 tough non-conference games. So I wanted to challenge them and challenge our team to see where our weaknesses are and where we could grow heading into the conference season. And then just to see the transformations they made, changes they made, the fire, passion, energy is what we talked about a lot. I saw that come out a lot today on this playoff run, and then ultimately it was probably the best half football we've played all season. So it was like Dionte said, it was a good time to play our best football.
I got something. Those non-conference games really shaped us. That first loss to Northern Guilford was really like 1 point away or 2 points away from being in the state championship, losing to Watauga, and then Reagan losing to the state champions, Grimsley. So I think those 2 games really helped us. So, I mean, like Coach said, he put us in a good non-conference game to get us shaped for this moment right here.
It felt like that made you better.
Definitely.
Second.
That's it.
You can go. Oh, yeah, no. They pretty much said it all. It shaped us to build a brotherhood and as a team to perform like today, you know. So, yeah, it all really paid off in the end.
And the defense is a big part of that, too.
Yeah.
Kendre, you're going off to Oregon here in a few weeks. So today is pretty much the end of your childhood. You become a paid-for-play athlete now. I mean, does that? I mean, you've only been done for about 30 minutes, but have you settled into the fact that now you're a professional athlete and you will be for the balance of your adult life now?
Well, I wouldn't even say a couple weeks. I'd say a week. I'll move on the 21st of December, so that's real soon. But just knowing that, you know, I'm leaving my brothers is crazy, you know, but sometimes you got to let go. And I'm excited for the next journey. And I'm just thankful, and I thank God for letting me go out with my brothers with a win and just step my name in history forever.
And what would you say, how would you describe both the player on and off the field that Oregon is getting?
Many people, they don't know, you know what I'm saying? They look at me on the field, on the court, they think I'm so mean, angry type of guy. They're getting off the court or off the field, they're getting a funny guy, you know what I'm saying? A funny, play around type of guy, but on the field, I'm definitely the best athlete on the field. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show everybody why I got all the stars on the offer that I had in high school, because all that's out the window, and I just want to become the best tight end ever.
Coach, what does it say about these 2 guys, the fact that they stayed in their hometown and did this? Well, a little more than 1 month for Kendre. Just for both these guys to stay here and you get the point of question.
Yeah, Reidsville's, I mean, it's one of those towns that the kids, they grow up seeing the guys go out there with the gold helmets, and I mean, it's just a tradition. There's little pockets like that around North Carolina. Several of those teams playing this weekend in the state championship series. The Tarboroughs, the Kinstons, the Shelbys. I mean, those kids grow up playing together. T-ball, basketball, football, whatever it is. They grow up playing together in their hometown, and they want to be those superstars that go play out there at Community Stadium on Friday night. So it's big for our community. These guys go out to local elementary schools, and those guys see those kids and treat them like celebrities. I mean, they want to be the next Dionte and Kendre and other guys that we got. So I hope we got some of those in our local elementaries coming up. But these two have been special, along with the rest of our seniors. Our community looks up to them. They've done a lot for our community.
Eric, on that note, what does it mean to send out your seniors in this type of fashion?
Yeah, last season hurt. Going out in the second round, I didn't even want to watch any type of level football at all for about 2 weeks after that. People were asking me if I saw, like the Carolina Panther game or some bowl game. And I was like, I didn't even turn the TV on. So kind of took a break for a couple weeks, and then our guys really worked hard this off season in the weight room, heading into spring ball through the summer. So it's been a long journey to get back here. And it means a lot for these seniors, the work they put in and how they've led us this year. We put a lot on our seniors to lead us where we're going to go.
To follow up on that, if you were a high school coach in Charlotte or in Raleigh and you lose in the second round, you can get lost. You can't get lost at Reidsville. So what did you do to kind of, just not draw the attention to yourself for a while? I mean, it had to be hard. I mean, it's like an Eric Taylor moment, right?
Yeah, it's just, everything just goes back to the work. They got basketball practice tonight, so it's a quick turnaround for those guys. and so they go from one thing to the next, and they just compete. These guys, the competitive nature they have in them. We could have a chess club or a bowling team, and these guys would be the best in the community at those things. So whatever they do, they're winners. They go out and compete, and they've brought us from the second round upset last year to this point.
Dionte, I wanted to ask you about your first touchdown of the day. That felt like the moment that you had your biggest kind of on-field celebration. Were you just like thinking and feeling in that moment?
Yeah, man, I was just so happy. Like, we had talked about how the safety was playing, and they played exactly how they said. They flat-footed, and feel like we could run by them, and that's exactly what happened. I think did we run the ball first play or pass?
Pass.
Oh, the LaDon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we passed it to LaDon. First play again, I think I was wide open, but it is what it is. And then took a shot. Coach said we were gonna take a shot. We get a good field position. We did. Tyson Broadway, perfect pass, wide open, and just all the emotions just hit me. Like, I'm really here. Another state championship that we can go win, and just try to get the crowd into it.
Why do you feel like you were a little bit more muted the rest of the game?
I really don't know. I just tried to keep my teammates cool, calm, and composed. Like, we went into to halftime with a big lead. I kept telling them it was 0-0, that like anything could happen. You never know. And I think we went out there and did what we had to do. They had a good little drive, first drive, but I mean, we just stayed calm and poised and finished with a victory.
Savion, I did want to ask you about the defense a little bit. Obviously, like, Brevard did not score for a huge chunk of the game. What did you just kind of see working for you guys to allow that to happen?
I seen us playing together and coming together and talking to one another. You know, we prepared ourselves all week for what they was going to do, and we kind of executed everything that our coaches told, and I think we had a successful game on the defensive side.
All right, guys, congratulations. Go celebrate.
Thank you so much.
Hey, remember that we're 4A state champions this year. That's all I gotta say, bro. Can't say 2A no more.